Hi, this is Mark from onlinebusinessconsultant.co.uk, and in this video we're going to have a look at how to make some very simple text changes to your website using CushyCMS. The first thing that you want to do is go to CushyCMS.com, type in your email address and password to log in. Click on the key to do that. Once you've logged in, you receive a message to tell you that you've logged in successfully, and you'll see a control panel. Underneath the control panel, you'll see one or more sites and pages that you have permissions to edit. On this particular demo, I have one website, onlinebusinessconsultant.co.uk, and one page within that website. If you see a website and no web pages, it might be because the website has been clicked. If you click on the website name, the pages that you're allowed to edit get shown and hidden. So if you can't see any pages, that's the first thing to check. Click on the page that you want to edit, and then you have to wait a few moments for the editor to load. You'll see at the bottom of my screen here the progress bar. Wait until that progress bar is completely finished before making any changes. Once that's gone, you can take a look at the left. It tells you which website you're editing as a reminder, and also which page in that site you're editing, so you always know where you're at. And you can then see underneath edit content a number, maybe one, maybe more, mini online word processors. So here's my first one, and if I scroll down the page I can see that there are more. What this means is I have the ability to edit more than one section of this one page on my website. Now, before you make any changes at all, I highly recommend clicking on the View Live Page button, and this will load the page in a new tab in your web browser. This enables you to see the page as it is before you've made any changes, and it also helps you to relate what you see in CushyCMS and what that will look like when it's published on your live website. So for example, at the top here I can see online business consultant, generate revenue, increase profit, create passive income. And if I go to CushyCMS, I see exactly the same thing in that first box there. If I scroll down with CushyCMS, I can see the next mini online word processor that says welcome to online business consultant with a paragraph of text underneath it. Going back to my live web page, I can see very easily that it relates to this first paragraph here. And again, scrolling further down CushyCMS, a number of further paragraphs that I can edit, and right at the bottom some bullet points: mobile beauty, home catering, heating and plumbing. If I go back to my live web page, I can see that those relate to the case studies on the right hand side here. So my web designer has given me the ability to amend any of those elements of this web page. Now that I understand it, it's safe to go back and start making some changes. So the first thing that I want to do is change my title here. So just going to highlight that and use it like I would any other word processor. Now that I've made the change to the title, I want to change this first paragraph. Now, that first sentence is bold, and I don't really want it to be bold. So what I'm going to do is highlight it, just like I would in a word processor, and then I'm going to click the bold button to take the bold text off. If I wanted to, I could highlight a word, click on the italic button, and that becomes italic. So these are things that you'll be very familiar with. Other things that you're very familiar with, I imagine, is making lists. Highlight your list, and if you want a numbered list, click on the numbered button. If you want a bullet list, click on the bullet points. When you finish making your changes, scroll down the page and click Publish Page. Now these changes are going to go live almost straight away, so before you click Publish, you want to be absolutely certain that they are word perfect. Click Publish Page when you're done, and then you have to wait a few moments for the magic to happen. CushyCMS will take you back to the control panel, and it will provide you with a message to say the page was saved and to allow a few moments for those changes to go live. It also provides a link to view the page, which I highly recommend that you do. If I click on View Page, it opens it up in a new tab. Now I can see straight away the changes that I've made are displayed to me on screen here. We now have the title CushyCMS Demo at the top, the new text that we typed in, and also that numbered list. If for any reason the changes weren't being displayed, you can either press F5 on your keyboard or the refresh button in your web browser, and what that will do is reload the page in case it had just been stored on your computer for quick access. So go back to CushyCMS. Now that you know that your changes are there and that you're happy with them, they're all correct, don't forget to log out when you've finished. In the next video, we'll take a look at some of the more advanced features of CushyCMS.